Number 32, Melanie Sanchez. Number 33, Isabella Villarreal. The head coach for your Jaguars, Tim Moody. Assistant coach, Jordan Burbank. And Luigi Olivares.
Hey,
The head athletic trainer for today's game, Bobby Two-Step Ramirez. Let us now stand and honor their efforts and our country with the playing of the national anthem. Fans at Texas A&M San Antonio, we are a military embracing institution. At this time, we want to thank all the men, women, and family members who protect and serve our country. Thank you. Also, fans at the entryway, there's free water compliments of Texas A&M University San Antonio dining. Proud supporters of Jaguar Athletics. Get it while supplies last, and I emphasize free.
Coach Mooney, I think they're calling for you.
What's that?
I think he's calling for you, the ref. I believe.
Let's do this.
So, sir. Good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's broadcast of this Red River Athletic Conference matchup between your Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars taking on the LSU-Alexandria Generals out of Louisiana. And on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network, my name is Cameron M. Caldwell, and I have the privilege and honor of being joined by my color commentator today, Jesus Lopez. Jesus, how are you today, sir?
Well, absolutely wonderful. It's a great day for some soccer.
Absolutely, Jesus, and there we have it, kickoff, and seems that LSU won the coin toss, so Generals have possession of the ball, and they're already making their way down the field. Jesus, Jaguars coming off of two tough losses against the Texarkana Eagles and the Xavier Golden Nuggets. And Jesus, what does it mean for a team to be coming into, today's game with two tough losses on their schedule, and what do they have to do to turn that around?
Well, definitely after coming from two tough losses, it's a hit to the ego, it's a hit to the confidence, but a game like this, you want this to not be the third game in a losing streak. You want this to be the winning game, right? You want to come back, you want to regain some of that confidence, and I feel like the Lady Jaguars are looking for that win and are looking to attack today.
Absolutely, looking to turn things around as always. And looks like Jaguars picked up a free kick. That's Skylar Parker, number 22, on the ball. And Jaguars coming the other way, looking to pick up that momentum that they had moments of in the last game. Anabaragan with it now. Jaguars looking good today. And Jesus, what formations are we seeing early on today?
It looks like the Jaguars are playing a 4-2-4-2, I believe. And the Generals, I can't really make out from this position, but it looks like to be a 4 in the back and a mixture of a 3 or a 2 in the midfield.
And after a good tackle, number 21 from the Generals with it now. Because Alexandria heading the other way, and looks like the assistant referee hesitated a tad, but offsides is called, and that'll bring up Isabella Villarreal to not take the kick. Skylar Parker's going to take it. And they're going to look to go quick. Seems like the ball was rolling, so they're going to restart that. And Skylar Parker a little eager to get things going here. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network, this entirely student-led initiative in collaboration with the Communications Department as well as the Athletics Department. We are extremely grateful for these opportunities that we have, and we also would like to thank everybody for tuning in, whether it's Jaguar Nation or Generals Nation. And here come Jaguars the other way. Anabaragan with it now. Had a hat trick earlier this season. Sends the ball into the middle. And no one there to receive it. Great job on the Generals side, knocking that one away of harm's way. And great move from, that was number 26 on the Jags, Kenya Bustos. And Jaguars pick up a free kick in what could be a dangerous position there.
The weather conditions for today are slightly better than they were on Thursday. Right now, we are currently sitting at 85 degrees Fahrenheit with a 55% humidity. So it might be colder according to the temperature, but that humidity makes it feel like we are in a 95-degree weather.
Absolutely, and Jesus, you're no stranger at all to what humidity can do. And Jesus, what does humidity do, especially when you're on the soccer field?
Well, as a player, it makes the air feel heavier, right? Well, technically, it is, right? There's more humidity in the air. It makes you sweat faster, and it makes you sweat less efficiently. Absolutely. It looks like it will be a throw-in for the Jaguars. But as back to what I was saying, I mean, when it comes to humidity, it really disregards the temperature because it just makes you sweat faster, makes you sweat less efficiently, and it makes your breathing heavier. So, and all about negative.
Absolutely, definitely could be a factor today. And looks like after a little back and forth, Jaguars pick up a throw-in. Jasmine Dominguez with it now. Tosses it to Anabaragan. Jaguars knocking the ball around well, Jesus, very early on. Looks like they had a lot to build off of from that loss on Thursday.
Very, very composed, honestly, from both sides. I'll have to give it to the Generals. They're also very composed. But looking back on Thursday, the Lady Jaguars are very composed today.
Absolutely, and one thing we had talked to Coach Moody about shortly in the broadcast was in the matchup against Jarvis Christian, Jaguars weren't as comfortable knocking the ball around in their back half in their defense, but we saw in their loss against the Xavier University that Jaguars seemed a little more composed, as Jesus said, in the back line, especially with Villarreal putting the ball down at her feet when she gets it and just working from the back.
Definitely. I mean, it's also having to account that in the last game, Xavier was just really pushing the tempo and really setting the speed of play, but it looks like here the Jaguars are actually setting the speed of play now and really setting into their own groove.
Absolutely. Bustos knocked off the ball there.
That will be a hard foul.
General's picking one up here. General's head coach not liking some officiating going on. Looks like Coach Moody and General's head coach having a word or two. Both you came in, bringing expertise to these programs. LSU-Alexandria, a very established program. Great team overall, both sides. Villarreal, as we just mentioned, building from the back. Skylar Parker knocking it out wide to, I believe that's number 32, Sanchez. Jaguars back line just looking a lot more composed today, Jesus.
Definitely. I mean, even the midfield, they look comfortable. They look ready. They don't seem nervous, you know, which is something that we saw on Thursday. They looked a little nervous because of the fact that, I mean, their opponent was setting up the tempos. They were playing really fast. They were playing really high, very high press. But it looks like the Jaguars are the ones now being the dominant force in today's game, and it will be a throw-in for the Lady Jags. Looking to play a far throw.
Absolutely. Barragan didn't get the touch she wanted on that one. That ball almost in harm's way for our equipment. Thank the Lord it wasn't. Coach Moody not doing as much directing today. That's a tackle to the back. Looks like referee's going to keep the whistle away from his mouth. Jaguars knocking the ball around very efficiently today.
No, you love to see it when a player can do a one-touch pass like that to relieve pressure. You know, because a simple thing is a two-touch pass can really just put the pressure onto the next person. But with that perfect one-touch pass right there out to the left-hand side of the field, perfectly played.
Absolutely. Referee's going to drop ball to restart. Looks like the ball was a little flat. We had a couple of those problems. Dominguez letting that one fly. Ana Barragan over her head. As Jesus said, the Jaguars really just in control of this one early. Dominguez sending one inside. That one's a good ball inside.
Whoa.
That one just over the
Wow.
Alexandria goalkeeper. That's number 42, Mika Van Strata.
Now, highlighting the importance of just throwing it in the mixer, as my old academy coach, Coach AJ, who is now at GCU, he would always say that it doesn't matter if it's a cross or if it's a shot, as long as you throw it into the mixer, you know, you could have the opportunity to score, even if it's an own goal. So that was a great opportunity for the Jaguars.
Absolutely. Generals getting something going in the Jaguars' own half, but that's Avery Scott coming in and stopping that one. Sending a ball up top there. Ana Barragan going through. Van Strata coming out. Great job. No issue coming off of her line. Amazing touch from Jasmine Dominguez, setting a long ball. Tempo of this game really up there, Jesus.
Definitely. Dominguez is definitely a player to look out for. I mean, her touch and her technique is absolutely incredible, as you could just see it from right there.
Absolutely. Dominguez, one of the freshman standouts last season, and looking to replicate that great season she had last year. Red River Athletic Conference Player of the Week a number of times. Ana Barragan with it. Knocking it back to 27. Lopez. Jaguars doing a great job moving the ball around. Pitch is a little wet. We were walking. Oh, great back heel pass, but couldn't connect it. As we had mentioned, though, Jesus and I took a walk on the field earlier today when we were getting our everything set up, I should say, and pitch was a little wet in some parts, Jesus.
Definitely some parts, especially the parts that are a little bit more of a high traffic area, are more waterlogged. And the field is cut very, very short. You know, for this field being, I would say, overworked, right? Both the men's and women's soccer teams practice and play their home matches here. I would have liked to see the field a little bit longer, but since it's cut so short, that high traffic areas really seem to be waterlogged.
Absolutely. Coach Moody getting up and directing his team here. Ball played up top. Number 21 on the Generals, a very fast player. Hard tackle there to the back of.
Great recovery there, honestly, because I would have thought she was going to play with a goalkeeper, but no, she kept composed and did the better tactical pass to play it out from the right-hand side of the field, and it all ended well.
Absolutely. Parker, one of the defensive standouts for the Jags, and can also get things going on offense as well. Not afraid to go up and has hit some free kicks this year, and definitely a dual threat player, Jesus.
Definitely. I remember her free kick. I mean, that was incredible technique. Not too long ago, about 3 weeks ago, I believe.
Absolutely. That was against Jarvis Christian, I want to say. Could be incorrect on that.
I believe so.
That's when Ana Barragan had herself a hat trick in the first, what was that, 10, 20 minutes, Jesus?
It looks like the Jaguars are looking not to press too much on their back line. I don't believe Coach Moody wants that, since Alexandria is playing with 3 in the back.
Absolutely, definitely a bold strategy going for 3 in the back. Definitely attack-minded as well.
Definitely, and this also shows you the sort of play style for this team, that their left center back, number 3, Cruz, is the captain of the team. You know, usually when you see a defensive player being the captain of the team, it kind of shows more of that sort of demeanor and discipline in the team, usually, right?
Absolutely, and Generals picking themselves up a free kick. Could be a problematic area for the Jags. We saw issues with their defending on set pieces last game, and we'll have to see what happens here. That one's knocked into the 6-yard line, and Villarreal, no issue coming out there. Very strong on her line, or excuse me, very strong coming off of her line. No issue doing so, and see a lot of great goalkeeping from her.
Definitely great catch, no bobbles, no stumbles. Exactly what you want to see.
Here comes Dominguez the other way. Ana Barragan got to work forward for her, and that one given away in what could have been something great for the Jags.
I believe she could have had a little more selfishness there in that run. She had all the space in the world, but at the same time, she maybe thought it was a better play to play with her teammate.
Great physicality in this game as well, Jesus.
Yes, from both teams. Both teams very physical, not afraid to get that contact. It looks like it will be a Jags throw-in. Looks like the Jaguars are looking for that far throw-in, taking advantage that there is no offsides in a throw-in.
Once again, great goalkeeping from Van Strada, and just like to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network, whether it's Jaguar Nation or Generals Nation. We're happy to have you. This stream is for all fans. And be sure to leave us a comment. Let us know who you're viewing. If it's that's a great ball. Could be problematic for the Jaguars, but here comes Skylar Parker. No issues stopping that one.
Great defensive play.
Even better touch by Avery Scott. Here come the Jags the other way. Could be something. Have numbers inside. Flicked on, Ana Barragan inside, and that one's going to be taken by Van Strada. Decided to go to the ground there. Could have been something. Saw a little bobble out of there.
Definitely. It looks like she got the lucky side of it, but she was unlucky. That ball could have gone right above her.
Absolutely. As I was saying, thank you for all the support. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. We just hit 958 subscribers in just over a year of operations. We are humbled and happy to have that support from both sides, Jaguar Nation, as well as all the other teams that the Jaguars go up against in the Red River Athletic Conference and beyond. And if you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Support this entirely student-led and run initiative in collaboration with athletics department as well as the communications department. We would like to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the soccer season, and with everyone's support, we can make that goal happen.
Yes, we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning
Absolutely. Great ball played inside. Could be something
Oh,
there.
wow.
Badagan was back post, but even better defending from the Generals.
in. It could have been a very misfortunate event for the Generals.
Skylar Parker with it again. We know she can play those long balls up top with no problem. As I was saying, though, be sure to leave us a chat.
that
Let us
was
know who you're viewing, if you're viewing a specific player, supporting a specific player, or just viewing the Generals, viewing the Jaguars. We are happy to have you here. Leave us a chat. Let us know where you're viewing from, and we'll be sure to shout you out and chat with you guys. That's one of the fun things, Jesus, about live streaming on YouTube is there's a live chat. You can interact with us as commentators, interact with us as a game, really be a part of it, and be sure to do so. We're happy to have you all here. And here come the Generals the other way.
I mean, definitely, that's what makes supporting a college team so different, right? That community aspect to it, right? You won't really have that aspect when you come to a much bigger university or tuning into a professional game. But here at the Jaguar Sports Network, there is definitely that sense of community.
Absolutely. Generals making things happen. Number 7 from the Generals got her footing under her. That could have been something dangerous, Jesus.
Definitely.
That was
Good play from the Jaguars there. Just unfortunate that the Generals player got that toe in for that toe poke.
That was number 7, Lenia Lundstrom. We'll refer to her as Lenia.
Looks like the
for rest of
Generals
the
are
game.
really keen on this far throw-in, making sure to take advantage of the no offsides rule when it comes to throw-ins.
Absolutely. Understanding the rules is a massive part of the game, Jesus. And Villarreal, pass back. 21, a very fast player.
Ooh. Very dangerous slip, if I do say so.
Absolutely.
That almost looked like if it was some sort of injury, but it looks like she is okay.
Sanchez definitely went down in a weird way. Good to see her moving around, but is walking a little funny. Hopefully everything's okay there. We see a lot of injuries in the way that she fell, but as we said, good to see her moving. Skylar Parker with it now on the foul restart.
Wow, all the time in the world. Generals retain possession.
Here come the Generals the other way. I think that's number 25 on that side. Could be 26.
And good goalkeeping. Looks like she will look to play to feet.
That was number 26 for the Generals, Richardson. For the Real, telling her players to back up, give her some options. Skylar Parker with it, knocks it out to Sanchez. Sanchez looking for options, scanning the field. Avery Scott coming up and getting it.
And the Jaguars receive a favorable.
That's a free kick. I think
yes.
Lopez was
Yes,
fouled.
free kick.
I believe that was Sam Lopez that picked up that foul, and Skylar Parker going to reset. General's very deep right now, Jesus.
Yeah, it looks like all 10 players are on their own half of the pitch.
Electing to
the
go short
Jaguars-
is Spears.
Yeah, the Jaguars seem to play back. This could be dangerous for the Generals.
Badagan popping it over Van Strada's head, and great clearance, though, from the
Wow.
Generals.
Sent that ball all the way back to the construction site.
Absolutely, a lot of great things happening here on the campus of Texas A&M San Antonio. A lot of firsts. Badagan finding Dominguez, ball played inside. That's Lopez. She had help. That was with number 6, Banda, on the other side, but Jaguars couldn't make anything of it.
Generals retain possession with this throw-in. We haven't seen much of the Generals when it comes to a frozen ball. It's one of the few times. Good throw-in.
I mean, this game has really been all Jaguars, Jesus.
Definitely. From fouls to possession, the Jaguars have retained possession no matter what.
Jaguars definitely coming into this one with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. Have lost 2 games in a row and higher score lines. Looking to turn that around.
Definitely. And from how it's looking like, it's very, very possible that would be the case, and this could be their first win in the past 3 matches.
Yeah, Dennis Penley supporting the Jaguars, alumni of Texas A&M San Antonio. Dennis, we're happy to have you here. Thank you for tuning in and supporting the Jaguar Sports Network. And if you're just joining us, this is Cameron M. Caldwell, and I'm joined by my color commentator, Jesus Lopez, and we are happy to be here. This is an entirely student-run and led media initiative with support of the athletics department in collaboration with the communications department. Our advisor and mentor, Jenny Moore. Villarreal, close one there. Jesus, could have been something, and here come the Generals the other way. Shots off, and no problem for Villarreal. Great job, great technique coming down for that one. As a former goalkeeper myself, you know, you see on the stream look like an easy shot, but I got to tell you, when those shots really go down, it's your great turn by Jasmine Dominguez. See if she can keep possession with it. 50-50 ball, and she's not going to come out with it, but great turn, great technique from her.
Generals just squandered opportunity.
Once again, Dennis, thank you for tuning in and supporting your Jaguars and supporting the Jaguar Sports Network. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the stream, drop us a comment, chat with us, let us know where you're viewing from, who you're viewing, who you're supporting, who you are. Happy to have everybody here. Cameron Caldwell and Jesus Lopez on the calls for today. And Jaguars have a free kick. Skylar Parker's with it now, has Sanchez on the other side, likes to go long.
Mixer. Oh, wow.
That's going to be a Jaguars corner.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was a miscommunication or just not good movement from the Generals back line. Not too sure what it was, but either way, Jaguars have themselves the first set piece of the game, or other than the free kicks, but first corner of the game.
Definitely. We're going to see if Jaguars play to feed or send it to the mixer. They send it to the mixer. LSU Generals deflect, but Jaguars retain possession. LSU Generals with the clearance. And it will be a Jaguars throw-in.
Got just north of 23.5 minutes left in this first half of Red River Athletic Conference play, and this has been all Jaguars so far.
And Jaguars retain possession, looking to pass forward in the midfield. Look out to the left side. Coach Moody wanting them to send it into the mixer. It looks like they're really banking on these aerial plays. Jaguars retain possession. Looking to play again out the left-hand side.
Definitely interesting to see the Jaguars electing to go a little bit more in the air today. Normally Coach Moody directing them just keep the ball on the floor, keep it in the safe space, if you will. But Jaguars having no problem knocking the ball around, doing as they please right now.
I mean, definitely. As a former player, I absolutely love the play style, playing it to feet. But when it comes to your opponent having all 10 players on their own defense on their own side of the pitch, the only really way in is up. It will be a throw-in for the Generals. Defensive header from the Jaguars. Dangerous for the Jaguars in this position.
Absolutely. That number 21, Taylor Caddy, is just everywhere today, but Skylar Parker shutting that one down. That's Avery Scott, and knocking it back to the defensive line. Sanchez with it now.
You know, Skylar Parker is doing a great job today.
Excuse me, 27, Zali Lopez. Apologies. Lopez not liking that one, but Jaguars retain possession of it. Avery Scott not moving for that. Here come the Generals. Possible great defense there by Parker. That was a great run being made by Cardi, excuse me. Taylor Cardi, number 21 for the Generals.
Wow.
A lot of jersey pulling there. Coach Moody not happy with the jersey being pulled. Assistant referee having some words with Coach Moody. Coach Moody not happy with the jerseys being pulled there.
Coach Moody might receive a yellow card for this.
Absolutely. Having words. Haven't seen Coach Moody this up and at him before, Jesus.
Yeah, me neither. LSU Generals look to be having 3 substitutions as they seem to be a little.
Looks like Coach Moody and the head referee going to have a few words here. Coach Moody not at all happy with that jersey being pulled, stating the rule book that it's against the rules. Official center referee having a word. We're going to have our camera off of that, let Coach Moody and the head ref have a word. Clock stopped just north of 20.5 minutes. This game's been flying by. Weather's great today, Jesus. We got some clouds overhead. Humidity seemed to drop off a little bit, or we're just used to it as Texans, and maybe it's the wind picking up. I'm not too sure, but overall it feels great. We got some shade under our tent here.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the wind because we had 0 wind when we first started, and now there's a nice slight breeze, and it looks like with the breeze it took away the humidity, so it's gotten a little bit better, and now we're having an unofficial water break for both teams, which we love to see because it might not be hot enough for an official water break to be in session when usually that would be around the 25th minute mark for both halves, but when it comes to these situations, love to see that the girls are getting a nice break.
Absolutely, taking advantage of that. Possibly a tactical choice from Coach Moody.
Honestly, I think you're right. That might have been more of a tactical choice, knowing that they're a little bit further than halfway on this first half. Maybe he wanted it to be a water break for his own players.
Coach Moody now having words with Generals head coach. Generals head coach wants no part of it. Here come Generals the other way. Great ball played inside.
And
Lillian Spears shielding it now. Villarreal coming out, no problem. Villarreal very strong off of her line and no issue coming off, doing her job.
Great from Spears, because when to do a play like that for your own keeper to recover the ball, you need communication from both Spears and the goalkeeper to make sure you're on the same page. Great to see. LSU win back possession, looking to play out from the right-hand side, and Jaguars win possession. Great to see.
Great move from Barragan, beating 2 defenders, keeping it, and here comes Jags the other way. Ball played up top to Avery Scott. But even better defending from number 6, Fenya Liebner, excuse me.
Very, very dangerous from the Jaguars.
Got Aaron Magnum tuning in from Alexandria, hoping for a win on the road, he says. Thanks for streaming and great commentating. Aaron Magnum, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for tuning in and chatting with us here and also supporting your Generals all the way from Alexandria. I remember Alexandria. We had a road trip there. I'm a former player of TAMUSA myself. And ball's played inside. Barragan with the strike, and that one's just off target.
Unlucky, but great contact on the ball. We appreciate every single one of you who tunes in to this JSN Live. Thank you so much.
And Jesus, looks like we have someone watching from, looks like we have a water break. Got an official water break now.
Oh, well, look at that. Great to see.
But as I was saying, Jesus, we have someone tuning in from, well, close to your home, close to my family's home, from Arlington, Texas, supporting Annalisa, number 29, saying, "Let's go, Jags." Thank you so much for tuning in, Miss Kelly Rodriguez, and up the 956, Jesus from McAllen himself. I got family in Edinburgh and McAllen, and a number of people from the Valley, player-wise, and also in our university. Love the 956. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for chatting, and don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're just south of 20 minutes left to play in this first half. Time has been flying by, and it's been all Jaguars so far.
Yes, but the score remains 0-0.
Clayton Doyle saying, "Let's go, Caitlin." And that's going to be on the general side. All right, Kaylin, excuse me. Let's go, Kaylin. Kaylin Bailey, number 27 on the Generals. And thank you so much for tuning in, supporting your Generals. Official water break. Coach Moody having words.
Both teams having a little bit of a meeting.
Absolutely. I'd like to take this time to shout out my Jaguar Sports Network staff. As we had said, this is an entirely student-led initiative. Our director of photography, Carlos Zavala, as well as Maddie on socials and Roland on socials as well. Sway on the camera, and Cameron Kawa and Jesus Lopez on the call for today. Beautiful weather. Shout out the Jaguar Sports Network staff for all that they do. And also like to take this time to shout out our athletic director, Darnell Smith, for all of his blessings, giving us the green light to operate here. Coach Sherman, Stephen Sherman, a coaching legend in the Hall of Fame from the Red River Athletic Conference, has too many national titles to count for track and field, and he is our athletic deputy director, taking care of things. Also wears a number of hats, runs the website for the Jaguars, takes care of sports information. Right now he's running the clock and the stats for the game. Coach Sherman, sort of a jack of all trades here. Hopefully going to be kickstarting the track and field program soon here, bringing his expertise from Our Lady of the Lake and I believe some other schools as well, not too sure where, but Coach Sherman has a number of national titles on his belt, under his belt, excuse me. Too many natties to count.
Looks like there will be substitutions for the Generals. Going in for number 11, Sasha Bakes. Number 13, Gokerts. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And I believe number 18, Kobos for the Generals.
Carlos Zavala in the chat, our director of photography, taking a break from taking some pictures. He says yo and puts a little Jaguar with the pause. Appreciate all you for being here. And looks like we're going to restart here.
Jaguars retain possession.
Every scout with it, trying to find Ana Barragan. She does. Ana Barragan, edge of the box. Ana Barragan could have had a shot there. Elects not to go with it. Hitting it, Ana Barragan. Rebound, Jasmine Dominguez. Yeah. Goal, Jaguars! Jaguars up one. I think that was Jasmine Dominguez. Or no, that was number 25. I think that was number 25 for the Jaguars. Sam Lopez picking up a goal for the Jags. Jaguars up one with just north of 19 minutes left to play.
I mean, that was a great shot, but that couldn't have been possible without Ana Barragan with her great run and great pass. Great assist from her.
Absolutely, the momentum paying off. Jaguars in complete control of this one and looking to keep going. A great ball played in behind from the Generals.
LSU could have a goal here.
Ball inside. Great save by Villarreal, going down, covering her angle just how she needed to, and Jaguars clear it out of harm's way.
Looks like the Generals are coming back for blood. That was a very good counterattack.
Absolutely. Jasmine Dominguez getting a good touch on it. Not as good as she would have wanted, though. Generals take back possession. Ali Lopez battling in the midfield. Ball played up top. That's with trying to find number 18, Kobos. Great physicality in this game so far. Ball played through. Great ball by
Spears on a foot race.
I believe that was by number 18, Kobos. Spears battling in the corner, and looks like it's going to be a Jaguars. Actually, it's going to be a Generals corner kick. Assistant referee seemed to have pointed to the goal line, but, goal line. This isn't basketball. The 6-yard box for the goal kick, and but it's going to stay with the Generals in the corner. 11. Sasha Bacchus on that one. Ball's played inside. Top of the 18. Ana Barragan, great job defending that one, but ball's still up top with it. Number 26 now on the Generals. Richardson could send it back inside. Beats one defender. Great move out of her. And
LSU Generals seem to have a new spirit in this second half. In the second half of the first half, I believe.
Great job from Spears. Great intuition just to clear that one out.
In play.
Ball's played inside.
Wow, and that would have been a goal.
I think it bounced out, actually, Jesus.
Oh.
Hit the post and bounced out. Villarreal has great luck with those posts, Jesus. We've seen it a number of times, those posts being her friend, and even though it would have been disallowed, but either way. Hit off the post, knocked out of harm's way.
Definitely. She's had incredible luck and incredible fortune. It will be a Generals throw-in, but the Jaguars retain possession.
Lillian Spears showing some great skill, finding the goal scorer.
Great
Lopez
ball
up
retention.
top. Lopez being grabbed at. Coach Moody deciding not to say anything. That was Lopez that gave it away. Lillian Spears knocking it back to Parker.
Pass. I believe that's Bustos with the ball.
Banda, number 6.
Banda.
Anaí Banda.
Apologies.
No worries at all, Jesus. I know our view is a tad obstructed and a little far from where we're at. Diagonal runs being made. General's really favoring those through balls. Thank you so much, Kelly Rodriguez, supporting your Jaguars all the way from Harlingen, Texas. Great goal from the Jags. Trying to carry on that momentum. Referee definitely letting these girls play.
Looks like Villarreal for the Jags goalkeeper wanted to slow down the speed of play there. They are winning. And again, a great catch from Villarreal for the Lady Jaguars. Looking to slow down the speed of play, and I don't see why not since they're up 1-0.
Especially with this first half winding down. Don't need to force anything. Just keep the ball moving, and opportunities will present themselves as they do. Richardson unable to keep that one inside. Jaguars will reset with a throw, and I believe that's Melanie Sanchez heading out to take that one, number 32 for the Jags.
The Lady Jaguars will retain possession, looking to play up, and it will be another throw-in for the Lady Jaguars.
Not a whole lot of directing coming from the Generals head coach, but he's up on his feet now and having some words.
You know, the sun is brutal, deciding to stand out in the sun and not in the shade.
Absolutely, sun definitely in effect now. The breeze died down. Thank God we're under shade, but it's a hot one. Not as hot as it normally is, but
yeah,
still hot.
Definitely is a much better day than it was Thursday for the Lady Jaguars.
Absolutely.
Looks like
Ball
LSU.
play.
Wow, what an amazing through ball. And it will be offsides. Don't know about the
call.
call there.
Absolutely, Jesus. I'm with you right there.
I did see Spears right behind her, but the call
Great
was
movement
made.
from Dominguez and Barragan. Great communication. Oh,
Miscommunication there.
Avery Scott losing that one.
LSU Generals looking to play up. Great through ball.
Richardson.
On a foot race, but it looks like the Generals will... Oh, no. It looks like it will be a Lady Jaguars ball.
Absolutely. That was Sanchez and Richardson going at it over there. Richardson looking like she's needing to catch her breath right now. Alexandria is a very humid place, so the Generals, no stranger to humidity.
Definitely.
I remember when we had our road trip there, it was rainy and wet the entire time we were there.
Looks like the Generals will recycle the ball back to their goalkeeper. Looking out to play out from the back. Taking her time to pick out her player. Decides to swing it up. And great defensive header for the Lady Jaguars.
Very hard tackle there. And looks like the booking is going to come out. We'll see what it is. It's going to be a yellow card. And I'm not sure if the studs were up, but either way, that was a hard one. And
you know, I don't know if that was a very hard tackle. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it deserved the yellow. She was going for the ball. She got the ball, but she also got the Jaguar player on the way. Definitely a foul.
And on the ground is number 6, Anaí Banda. Hopefully everything's okay with her. Bobby Two-Step Ramirez, making sure everything's all right. Our head athletic trainer. I'm not sure if she hit her head on the ground. Hopefully everything's all right with Banda. We do have the camera off of her. Coach Moody saying one of those players should have been booked earlier on, and because of the jersey pulling, had a few words with the referee.
It looks like she is fine, which we're glad to see.
Tough player, Anaí Banda there, and Skylar Parker going to reset. Bobby Two-Step Ramirez, our head athletic trainer. Shout out to him for making sure our players are healthy, General side and Jaguar side.
Do you know the backstory of why he's called Two-Step?
He loves country dancing.
Oh, wow. What a great nickname.
Looks like General's making a tactical substitution, Jesus.
Definitely. It looks like there will be subbing in number 24. Sarah Escareno Garza Miguel. Huh. What a unique name.
Absolutely. We'll see what she can get done for the Generals, and that one's just played a little too hard. That was number 27, Kaylin Bailey. She has some supporters here in our chat. Once again, thank you for tuning in and supporting the Jaguar Sports Network and supporting your Generals. Once again, very happy to have everybody here, both sides of the teams. Happy to have all of you tuning in and supporting your teams and the Jaguar Sports Network as well. Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez on the chat. We have over 60 viewers watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. Thank you all so much for the support. And if you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I'm not sure about that call, Jesus.
Definitely
Number
not
25,
sure about that one.
Lopez. All she did was turn, and looks like the player slipped on a little wet spot, but referee saw something different. So General's going to have a free kick, and this one's coming into the mixer, as Jesus says. Great defense, though, by the Jaguars.
Definitely.
That's Melanie Sanchez heading that one away from harm's way.
Another
Still
great,
in, though.
but even better goalkeeping. We just overheard that Avery Scott from the Lady Jaguars requesting a substitution. Hopefully everything's okay.
Looks like we have a player down there, and we have a bee flying around us here. Everybody stay calm. And we're going to stop the clock. Do have a player down. If I could stop my clock as well. And it looks like I never restarted it from the earlier injury, so that's on me, folks, for that. But once again, Bobby Two-Step Ramirez going out there making sure everything's okay. We're going to get an official word on what the time is, 11:19, so I'm going to let our clock run for a bit.
It's a very humid day today.
Absolutely, Ana Barragan and Dominguez taking a little water break for the injury. Hopefully everything's all right with Sam Lopez. Could be just a cramp.
Could.
Bobby Ramirez
It
having a
looks
look
like
at
they're
it.
looking at their knee, at her knee.
Hopefully everything's all right.
okay.
Absolutely, Jesus. And looks like she's going to be helped up to her feet. Hopefully she's able to. She is walking off with her own will, so that's good to see, but definitely hurt a little bit there. Hope everything's all right. She is grabbing her knee. That could be a very, very big matter of concern. That's the goal scorer, actually, Jesus, Sam Lopez. $11:19 is the official time. That's why I'm letting our clock run down. We'll get probably within 40 seconds of that.
And it looks like she will be subbed out for number 16, Jenny Loyola. Excuse me.
Loyola we've seen before. Referee's going to restart with looks like a drop ball to Villarreal.
And these sort of situations, it's kind of unwritten rule that Villarreal is just going to kick it up. And it looks like she's not going to do so.
Were the Generals in possession of it when?
I believe so.
Getting conflicting reports on that.
Well, anyway, it looks like the Generals retain possession.
Great shot. That was just over the target there. That was a shot from number 24 on the Generals. Garcia Miguel. And we'll restart with a Jaguars goal kick. And it looks like Frida Perez going to be subbing in for Avery Scott. Avery Scott getting a breather. Frida Perez, no stranger to playing time here for the Jaguars. And she'll be going in, I believe, as striker or midfielder, not too sure, but just north of 10.5 left to play in the first half of this one.
Again, just a reminder here in the NAIA, there is unlimited substitutions. Only caveat being that you can be subbed out of the first half, but not subbed in again in the first half. You can be subbed right back in the second half. So just because a player is subbed out in the first half doesn't mean her game is over for the day. Looks like the Jaguars looking to recycle, playing out the back. Unfortunate events for the Lady Jaguars. LSU Generals looking for their first of the game. Looking for a foul. Does not receive.
Sasha Bucas losing possession of that one. Couldn't get a shot off.
Oh, that's the first goal kick we've seen from Villarreal.
Great speed there from number 24 on the Generals side. That's number 24, Garcia Miguel. Even better defense from Melanie Sanchez. Got to see everything's all right with her. Frida Perez
Coming back to the
keep it after that tackle, but Frida Perez coming after it.
We love to see an attacking player coming back to help out defend. Great work from Perez.
Absolutely. Ronald Aguilar, the standout striker on the men's side, is no stranger to that. You always see Ronald Aguilar getting back, and first ever All-American for TAMUSA, first ever Player of the Year, first ever All-Conference Player of the Year.
That was a great pass. Cutting inside, looking for a player.
She finds her. Number 26 for
Going
the Jags.
out to the right
Bustos.
side, all the way right.
Ball's played inside. Barragan back post and unable to make something happen. That's going to be a General's goal kick.
Not a bad play from the Jaguars.
Absolutely, making things happen, getting up, getting balls in the box. That's all you can really ask for, and chances lead to goals, Jesus.
Definitely. Looks like they will be a goal kick.
Great header there from 27, Ali Lopez.
Generals retain possession. Looking to play out from the right-hand side.
There's that breeze back, Jesus.
Yes. Thank you for the breeze, nature.
Love to feel it. Thank you, God.
Without definitely without this breeze, it's extremely humid here in San Antonio, Texas.
Sasha Bacchus
Don't know if that was a
being brought
that looked
down.
more like an accident to me, but
Definitely not a.
It will be a General's kick.
Absolutely.
I mean, a General's free kick.
Didn't look intentional at all.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those wet spots on the field, especially once you get more over to the sideline. Oh, and that will be a offsides.
Absolutely. Great goalkeeping, though, from Villarreal. Looks like to be a little shaken up. That ball hit her square in the stomach, and as a former goalkeeper, those absolutely are killer. Can knock the wind out of you, depending on where you get hit. And Villarreal up on her feet, though, moving all right.
It looks like Villarreal is also taking the opportunity to slow down the speed of play and eat a few seconds off the clock.
Don't blame her there. North of 7 minutes even left to play, and it's going to be restarted to Skylar Parker.
Lady Jaguars very comfortable playing out the back.
It's a very different team that I'm seeing from last game 2 weeks ago, Jesus. They're very comfortable playing out of the back. They have no issue doing so. Obviously worked on it in practice with Coach Moody and under his direction, so.
I mean, definitely. I feel like on Thursday there was a little bit of frustration mixed into it, and now that everyone's surrendered, everyone's calm. Wow, what an incredible shot.
And looks like Generals going to pick up a goal there. That one was an absolute screamer from number 10.
I don't know if that ball crossed the line, but we'll give it to her. That was a great shot.
I'm not too sure either, Jesus. That one banged off the post, and
Because it wasn't just any post, it was the right post. That wasn't the inside. So
I'm not too
the
sure about.
referee saying that it bounced off the 90, not the post.
So we're all square here with just a couple seconds north of 6.5 left to play in this first half, and
We'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt since he had a better viewing on than us, but to us it hit the right post, to him hit the 90.
absolutely. And Jaguars going back to their routine kickoff, smashing it to their opponent's corner of the field, and they're going to reset on defense here. Jesus, that was a screamer of a shot. I mean, that was extremely well hit.
That was great and all around. I mean, it was good technique, good power. A little bit dubious when it comes to the legality of that goal, but it was still a great shot.
Absolutely. As we said, we always give the referees the benefit of the doubt. They're on the field managing the game and in control of it. So assistant referee saw it in, so it was in, and we're all square here in the first half.
Yeah.
With these last few minutes of it winding down. Looked like a shoulder to the back. Referee not going to call it, though. It's with Buckus now.
Definitely going to be an interesting game now that we're tied. near the halfway point.
It's with Banda now. Banda trying to find Frida Perez up top.
Oh, the ball's still in play.
Absolutely. Richardson trying to knock it up, find one of her generals, and Backus is with it now. But Jaguars going to looks like it's not going to be a Jaguars throw, and it's going to be in favor of the Generals in the Jaguars half of the field. Richardson up to take it.
Might have been because of the push on the back. I've seen some referees do this. Instead of awarding a free kick, they just give the other team the throw-in. I believe that's what happened today.
Ball played inside. She looked to be behind the defender, actually goal side of her, which you would think she'd be called offsides. Villarreal pushing her team up, electing to go long here. First time we've seen her do that today, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but
yes, because the first time she did a kick like this, she let her players still back, but now she told her players to go up. Jaguars usually play out the back, so it's uncommon for her.
But
that was a great ball. Frida on the foot race. Ooh, just nearly missed the ball. LSU Generals playing one touch. Great ball. But Spears will be on the other end. Spears could have played out back and recycled the ball, but decided to play center field.
Absolutely. Bustos unable to find a white jersey, and it's going to be reset for the Generals, but Jasmine Dominguez all over this one. Back to Spears she goes.
Good clearance from Spears.
Absolutely. Still not out of harm's way yet, though. It's with Bustos. Bustos finds Perez. Dominguez working
Perez
up the line.
looking.
Great through ball. Played up to Jasmine Dominguez.
Ball.
Jaguars got to get numbers up, though. Dominguez has no help up top.
There is no one up there.
Jaguars now making their way in. Our view's obstructed.
We believe it will be a Jaguars throw-in. Our view's a little obstructed here. We can't really see that side of the pitch.
Aaron Magnum supporting his Generals, saying, back in it, absolutely. We have an absolute game on our hand. Could be an instant classic, if you will.
Definitely.
These teams have history together, and
ooh, great ball.
Spears all over it. Absolutely a Zeus.
Defensive player of the game, I would say. Spears all over it. LSU Generals looking for that. A little bit of a misthrow there.
Adabanagan hesitating with the tackle. Buckus making a diagonal run. Buckus is in, but Villarreal all
Great
over that one.
goalkeeping.
That one played just a tad too hard for Buckus and unable to get that in their favor. Villarreal rolling it out to Skylar Parker. Has pressure on her, though. Gets it out within one touch.
Skylar Parker and Spears have been an incredible duo today on the defensive end.
Absolutely, making things happen. Strong in the back as always. That goal was just one of those. They happen. Absolute banger, absolute screamer. Great technique from number 10 of the Generals. Number 10 being Bermejo Joe.
Again, Villarreal with an easy catch. Villarreal looking to, again, not play out the back.
Interesting. I'm not sure if that's... She's changing her tactic just because of conceding a goal, but it was working for her. Don't want to change a... You know, don't have to fix what's broken, or however that saying goes.
Definitely, but I feel like it's more due to the fact that LSU are playing more of a high press now, so making it very difficult to play out the back. Ooh, and a missed pass communication there from the Jaguars.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how that goes. But anyway, Generals coming the other way. Number 15 with it. Lauenstein. And that one went out. It's going to be Jaguars' ball. Coming the other way, just south of a minute and a half left to play in this first half. 1-1 is the score. Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez on the call if you're just joining us.
The Generals playing a much different game than they were in the very beginning of the match. They are playing a high press with only leaving 2 of their center backs out in the back in the halfway point.
Very attack-minded, and it paid off for him, Jesus,
Yeah.
getting their goal. And it's Joe with it, finds Backus up top. As he's just heard, just under a minute left now. We're about 10 seconds behind, so Richardson out with it. Generals trying to get something going late in this one. Richardson with it, might let it fly, and she does. Villarreal, no problem, though. Great hands out of her, great positioning, great footwork.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
the above. Great goalkeeping today from Villarreal.
It does look like that was a shot on target, so very great catch from Villarreal.
Got about 20 seconds left. Villarreal letting that one fly up top. Richardson, once again, Richardson's all over the field today, Jesus.
Definitely. Doing absolutely great today.
10, 9, 8,
And we are about to
7,
finish the first half.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for the first half of play in this Red River Athletic Conference matchup between the Texas A&M San Antonio Jaguars taking on Louisiana State University Alexandria, the Generals. And scoreline 1-1, goal scorer being Sam Lopez, number 25 on the Jaguar side, and number 10, Alexia Bermejo. And that'll do it for us for the first half. Keep it right here, though. Jesus Lopez, Cameron Caldwell on the call, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in action for your broadcast of this Red River Athletic Conference matchup of your Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars taking on the LSU-Alexandria Generals. And if you missed the first half, the scoreline's 1-1. I believe Sam Lopez picked up the first goal for the Jaguars, number 25, and number 10 for the Generals. Alexia Bermajo picked up the goal for the Generals, and it's been quite a back-and-forth game, Jesus. And if you're just joining us, it's Cameron M. Caldwell and Jesus Lopez on the call for the Jaguar Sports Network. Thank you all so much for being here. Jesus, what are your halftime thoughts that you were cooking up in there?
Well, in the beginning, LSU Generals were, I guess, not on their A game. And the Jaguars were very dominant when it came to possession and physicality, but it looks like now the Generals have changed up their tactics and are pretty on par with the Jaguars. And now since it's back to 1-1, I guess tied, it looks like it will be an interesting match today.
Absolutely. Got a little Dust Devil in the background. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but we have a Dust Devil. Looks like a full-on tornado. That's beautiful.
And that was very, very big for just a Dust Devil.
Absolutely. Normally they're rather small. Ball played in the mixer. Adabaragán backside. Great clearance there by number 6, Fanja Liebner.
That was a great cross.
Absolutely. Skylar Parker, no stranger to sending balls into the mixer. And now we have a Jaguars corner kick. Vicky Dominguez saying, let's go number 11. I want to say that's the mom of Jasmine Dominguez. She says, let's go Lady Jags. Thank you for live streaming the soccer games, JSN. Ms. Vicky Dominguez, it's our pleasure. And I know you enjoy watching your standout daughter, Jasmine Dominguez, making a difference for these Jaguars. Watching from Frisco, Texas. Thank you so much for tuning in from Frisco, supporting your Jaguars and supporting Jasmine Dominguez. Jasmine Dominguez, a difference maker, Jesus.
Definitely. Looks like the Jaguars are playing a high press today. Looks to be more of the same tactics that we've always seen from the Jaguars, but first time we've seen it this part of the game. Looks like it will be a throw-in for the Generals.
Once again, if you're new to the Jaguar Sports Network, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Help us reach our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers.
Great
before
directional
the
touch.
end of the soccer season. And ball played inside. Richardson has some speed to her. Good clearance. Definitely could have either found her goalkeeper or found an option up top to Sam Lopez, the goal scorer today.
Well, what's important in those situations is that there's not a goal conceded. Generals look to play out and recycle from the back, looking for a through ball.
Goal scorer with it now.
Wow,
Ball played
great
inside.
ball.
Richardson, and she's going to be called offsides. Jaguars avoiding some danger there.
I mean, that ball was placed right to the keeper's hand, so there wasn't much danger, but still very, very good attacking play from the Generals. Looking to play still out the back for the Generals. I mean, for the Jaguars, my bad. Miss pass. Generals win possession.
Generals coming the other way. Some intensity to them. It's with number 15, Ariana Lowenstein. Jasmine Dominguez on the defense. Lowenstein beats her. Ball played inside. Goal scorer off the crossbar. That's a header. But the rebound is good. Generals up 1. Didn't see who scored that one, Jesus.
I believe number...
Looks like number 10, just based off the celebration.
Yes, number 10, number 10.
Her second goal, Alexia Bermajo, and looks like
that goal could have not been possible if it wasn't for that great cross that was played in. Not sure who did that cross, but that was a great technique.
Absolutely. I want to say that was Ariana Lowenstein from the Generals, and picking up the assist just 4 minutes into this first half. Jesus, that could be a huge difference maker. Generals up 1.
Score now 2-1 in favor of the Generals. And a completely different team that we were looking at from the Generals.
Absolutely, and that's a second goal. Bermejo picking up, and Generals in possession of it. 2-1 is the score. Generals have an intensity
Switching the
to
play.
him. Richardson popping it over her head. It's with Bacchus now. I believe it was Bacchus on the header. Went off the crossbar. And then the goal scorer picking up her second goal of the day. Bermejo, and Jaguars recycle all the way to Villarreal. Bit of a dangerous touch there, and Jaguars on their heels right now.
Not good to see from the Jaguars.
Just over 50 people watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. Once again, an entirely student-run media initiative in collaboration with the athletics department and the communications department here at A&M San Antonio. And Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez on the call for today. Generals coming the other way. That's Bacchus. Skylar Parker clearing that one out, but not out of harm's way entirely. Generals still have it. It's with Richardson now. Going to be a Generals throw.
Generals very attack focused in the second half.
Absolutely going up one. They went up. Richardson with it now, taking the ball away from the Jaguars. She's looking for number 24. Garcia Miguel, and unable to find her. Jaguars going to be able to reset here. Take a breath. Don't need a rush. Have a throw in.
Looked like the Generals bench did not want to give that ball up to the Jaguars, looking to slow down the game. And there is a great clearance from our cameraman.
Absolutely, Osway getting his hands dirty here. Bit of a silent killer, that guy, and saving us, Jesus, saving our equipment.
He might be the JSN MVP for the match.
Absolutely. We here at JSN are very versatile. Love to get things done, get our hands dirty, if you will. That's journalism sometimes for you, Jesus.
Definitely, definitely.
Adebaran with it now, beats one defender, trying to beat two. Jasmine Dominguez here has a runner on the outside.
Wow,
that's number 6,
ball.
Banda. Banda with it now, got to find the ball inside. And that's going to be a Generals goal kick. Not too sure what happened there. Our view obstructed by the Jaguars, Lady Jaguars bench, so couldn't see too well.
Looks like the Generals will retain possession in midfield, looking to play out from their left-hand side.
I think Josue let us know that Banda just didn't get the whip on it she wanted. And Sam Lopez, the lone striker, elects not to press. Number 4 of the Generals.
Generals looking for that through ball. Great ball played, honestly.
So Lillian Spears knocked off of that one, and she will pick up a foul.
Absolutely great work from Spears today.
Absolutely.
Miscommunication there, and Generals regain possession. Harvey's a little obstructed here. It looks like the Generals will remain with the possession of the ball, and it will be a Jaguars throw-in.
If you like supporting your Jaguars or your Generals, be sure to keep it right here after the women's game concludes.
Whoa.
We will have live coverage of the men's, and Richardson going down hard. That was Banda taking her down, and Generals coming the other way. Could have a shot. They do. That one was blocked by Lillian Spears. Yes, absolutely. Move inside. Villarreal. That one's tipped off of a Jaguar. Generals.
Man, Spears is everywhere today.
Gonna have a corner kick. Absolutely, Spears. Always a sound defender, Jesus.
Very sound.
You know, it's funny. Our mascot, his name is General. Pause up.
Pause up.
Wish General was here right now. He's a fun guy to have. You'll see him in our broadcasts at the basketball games.
With all that fur that he has, he might overheat in this weather.
Absolutely. A little bit too hot out here for General. Understandably so. We actually had General behind the camera a time or two.
Wow.
Not actually working, just having fun.
Of course. As a any Jaguar creature would do.
Absolutely.
You know, he recently got a, I would say, a wardrobe change.
Absolutely. General got an upgrade. He looks great.
Yeah. It looks like he went to the gym and, I don't know, maybe ate a few more grass-finished steaks.
General's a buff guy now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Rolling up to the field. Ready for action. Coach Jaramillo of the men's squad and Ronald Aguilar. But here comes Bacchus the other way on the attack for the Generals. Great ball movement from the Generals so far this half, Jesus.
Yeah, I think there was a major rehaul when it came to tactics for the Generals in the second half. I mean, they're playing a completely different game. This even looks like a completely different team.
Absolutely, was about to say that. Its first half was all Jaguars. Second half, all Generals. And
All the
rolling
way.
up in style is Oscar Hernandez, the standout men's soccer player. Scored an absolute screamer bicycle kick the other day. You'll see that one recapped on the Jaguar Sports Network. Be sure to follow us on Instagram as well so we can get close to 1,000 subscribers. We have about 670, I don't really know, but it's in the 600s for sure.
It looks like there will be 2 substitutions for the Jaguars. Number 9, Emily Santos, and number 76, who we do not have on our roster.
I believe that is Odette Mota.
And she'll be subbing out number 10, Ana Barragan.
That is Odette Mota. I believe they do not have her jersey in the white jerseys. So she's going to be wearing number 76 today. And Villarreal got lucky there. That was Bacchus on the attack.
Looks like the Jaguars need to get on their A game now.
Looks like Villarreal is just at the edge of her box. Very tricky situation for her. Elected not to come out and just clear it with her feet and almost got punished for it. But Bacchus couldn't find the target. That one went wide right. Or wide left, depending on how you're looking at it. And coming in for the Jaguar. Oh, we already said that. Either way, Jaguars making some things happen. Jasmine Dominguez being subbed out. Looks like I have a bee flying in my vicinity. You can't see me, but I'm panicking.
Looks like the Generals coach is having a word with the linemen.
Absolutely, a lot of communication today between the coaches and the referees. Love to see it. Love a good dialogue. Coach Moody had a word or two with the center referee.
You know, people say the game's gone nowadays, but that just shows you the game is still here.
The game's gone. The game's gone, Jesus.
No.
Richardson, promising attack, but not enough for Melanie Sanchez. Takes it away from her there. Our view is obstructed right now. Can't see it. A lot of chatter coming from the Generals bench, though. They seem to be not happy about something or other. Sanchez clearing it out. It's with the goal scorer, Sam Lopez now. Lopez beating one.
And it looks like it will be a Generals ball. Looking for that shot on target.
That's 24, Garcia Miguel. Great 50-50 challenge right there. That's the two-time goal scorer today.
Man, she won like 5 50-50s in a row there. Luck is on her side.
Absolutely. Very physical game today. We've seen one booking on the General side, and there goes Coach Moody again. Not happy. Believe that was some jersey pulling there. Yep. Confirmed.
I would say that's more of a tactical foul more than a flagrant foul, but looks like there will be this could be a yellow card for Coach Moody of the women's Jaguars.
Absolutely. Coach Moody having a word or two with the referee. The wind's picking up. Got to hold down our 10 here. Center referee saying, Coach Moody, you got to get back in your box. Coach Moody saying, I am in my box. So, once again, a fun dialogue there.
First time we've had boxes here, from what I can tell. We got to see that we now have more of a paint job here. Great ball.
Richardson, even better defense, though, stopping that one on the General side. Bacchus is with it now on the attack. Could be a Good counter, great move around the Sanchez.
All the time.
For the Jaguars, ball's played across. That's
Wow,
number
that's an
24,
incredible ball.
Garcia Miguel, and she's going to be called off sides there. Coach Moody not happy with some of the actions of the Generals players there.
I mean, the Jaguars are only down by 1, so the game could come back in any minute. So.
You're coming at me saying unsportsmanlike behavior in the first half, and you're calling for yellow cards every time, man. You can't have it both ways. Hey, you know it. If you pull a shirt, it's a yellow card.
The game is definitely back today.
So I'm only calling for stuff that's in the book, nothing else. You're calling for yellow cards. That's unsportsmanlike, mate. No, it's not.
Coach Moody and the women's head coach of the Generals having a word or two.
Again, I'm your player. I'm still pulling shirts all day long.
Debating the rules.
They're not giving cards.
Looks like a little bit of a disagreement between the two head coaches.
Kristen Sanchez, the
ball.
men's standout player there, arriving. Richardson on the throw.
What a fast ball boy we have here.
Captain coming up to take that one. That's Adrian Cruz. She took a couple steps up there, got away with some there, Jesus, and
Good, a defensive header from the Jaguars. But Spears will retain possession here. RV's a little obstructed. Jaguars looking to play from the, wow, and the Generals come with a counter. But Lillian Spears is on the receiving end.
Generals coming the other way. It's with number 18, Cobos. Once again, sound and solid defense from Skylar
Ooh,
Parker.
what a ball.
Great ball played over the top there. Odette
This
Mota
could be
trying to find
dangerous
it.
for the Generals.
Sam Lopez, Odette Mota, the attacking 2.
We have a very fast ball boy here.
Absolutely, that's Coach Steven Sherman's son. Putting in some work today. Avery
Definitely.
Scott with it. Oh, that could have been a dangerous through ball from Avery Scott to finding Odette Mota, but
Hey.
nothing there.
nothing there,
Referee
nothing
plays
there.
advantage.
You know,
That's
love-
Burma Yo with it.
Love to see that from the referee.
Absolutely, that's a mark of a great referee, isn't it, Jesus? Knowing when to play advantage, knowing when to blow the whistle.
Definitely. You know, because he didn't, that was technically still on the General side of the field, so he could have very easily called a foul, but he decided to let it play, let the Generals have the advantage.
Garcia Miguel with it, knocking it
Whoa,
outside.
very physical here from the Jaguars.
Absolutely, and Villarreal. Jaguars going to reset.
Really are waiting for her teammates to get in positions. Looking to restart play.
Subbing in for General soon is Taylor Carty.
The wind has picked up here in San Antonio.
Absolutely. We're enjoying it, but no one can see this. I'm holding on to our tent right now so it doesn't blow away.
Yeah, our tent definitely does not like the wind.
If you remember the, I believe, Jarvis.
Miscommunication there from the Jaguars.
Absolutely. Here they come the other way. It's with the goal scorer here.
Ooh. It looks to be clean. Hard but clean tackle. Great to see from the Jaguars.
Absolutely. Skylar Parker getting away with one there. Oh, they Mota up top. Great defense, though, from number 6 on the Generals, Liebner.
This could be anyone's game today.
Absolutely. Just north of 25 minutes left to play. We have about 27 or so. 2-1. Next goal could be the deciding factor today, Jesus.
Definitely. Either a late equalizer for the Lady Jaguars or the last note in the coffin by part of the Generals. It looks like it will be a Generals ball. I believe it will be a free kick.
Looks like number 12 for the Generals.
21 and 8 for the Generals.
Jackie Guillermo coming in. And number 8, as Jesus said, Maria Portas. And 21, we said her, Taylor Carty coming in.
These players did come on in the first half, but were subbed back in the second half.
Tactical choices. It's been a very heated game on the field, off the field. Love to see it. Makes for an exciting live stream here on the Jaguar Sports Network. If you're just joining us, Cameron Caldwell and Jesus Lopez on the call for today. On the behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us hit our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers before the end of the soccer season. We really appreciate it. Entirely student-run, led media initiative in collaboration with the media department as well as the athletics department.
Very scrappy in the last 5 minutes. And it will be another free kick for the Generals.
And looks like Coach Moody is going to pick up a yellow card.
I believe
Moody not happy
for
today.
being outside of his box. That is now painted.
Looks like he's being carded for dissent, so might have said something referee not happy with. So Coach Moody picking up the second booking of today's game. Great shielding from number 18 on the General side, Gobos.
Looks like the Generals taking their sweet time with this ball. They are up. Don't blame them. It looks like they will play up. I haven't seen the Generals play back once with these throw-ins. They have a very tall attacking center forward, so I can see why.
Absolutely. That was Backus who had the header that was off the crossbar, followed up by the first goal scorer, Remigo, and picks up her second goal of the day, putting the Generals ahead. Skylar Parker once again, sound in the back, hands on the back there of that Generals player.
Could be
That was
dangerous
Sam
for
Lopez.
for the Generals, but seem to successfully recycle the play back to their goalkeeper. Looking to play out from their right-hand
Bit of a
side.
missed kick from her.
Oof, yes. Still in play, still in play. Looks like this could be good for the Jaguars.
Looks like Frida Perez up and moving, going to be subbed in here. She's going to be subbing out number 25 for the Jaguars. That's number 25, the
Sam
goal scorer,
Lopez.
Sam Lopez. Can't see it, but sitting behind Coach Moody, men's head coach Robert Jaramillo. Drawing up the tactics for today's game. Very locked in, very focused. Love to see it. Very physical game. Sanchez battling with Richardson. And it's going to be in favor of the Jaguars, it looks like. Looks like AR and center referee having a word.
Looks like to be some confusion here.
Absolutely. Not too sure what the confusion is, but
Okay. It looks like referee
once
signaled
again,
for play
hands
again.
to the back. Richardson on Frida Lopez and
Yeah,
or Frida Perez, excuse me.
it's become very scrappy the last 10, 15 minutes.
Hey, one each, one each, one each. Let's go over here.
Coach Moody very vocal today.
Definitely.
Skylar Parker had a man on there, but does get it off in enough time.
Spliers plays it off to her left winger. Looks like to be some frustration from the Lady Jaguars today. Looking to come back.
And looks like for the Generals, number 13, Pauline
And
Gorkowitz.
they will recycle all the way back to their goalkeeper. Deciding to play a really fast ball. I don't see the tactical reason there. Could have played out from the back.
Great move from Gaucus. Even better tackle from number 6 for the Jags, Ana Banda. Bacchus going down hard, but up our own will.
Play the whistle.
Generals have possession. Looking for a cross.
Skylar Parker.
Oh, the
bounces
ball's
around
still
a
in
little bit
play.
here. Skylar
Oh,
Parker coming in clutch after giving it away.
what a deflection.
Lillian Spears pressuring now. Got to be careful, though. Well, that was not Lillian Spears. Excuse me. That's Melanie Sanchez.
We couldn't really see who did the goal save deflection there, but great job from the Lady Jaguars.
Go tackle the ball.
Referee letting them play.
Very physical.
That was
Push up. Push up.
Offside.
Richardson coming back on side from an offsides position and going to be called for it. Jaguars ball.
Sky, get the ball! Sky, get the ball! Come on, Lillian's on! He's taking it out on me because I've been well behaved today.
Oh, great ball put inside.
Oh,
Oh, that
wow.
Mota has the inside. Frida Perez. Can't find Frida
There
Perez.
needs to be a little bit more of a watch out ball.
Another
Another
save
save.
from Josue, our cameraman. Saving the day once again, saving our equipment. And ladies and gentlemen, walking right in front of the camera right now is the legendary women's head coach, Coach Minner. And right behind us, Coach Laramie Swanky.
There needs to be a little bit more of a selfishness when it comes to the attack from the Jaguars. It was a very good opportunity. Just wasted on a pass. Good tackle.
Tackle, great tackle there from, I believe that was Melanie Sanchez.
Ooh, this could be a little too far.
Great 50-50 tackle there. I
Wow.
believe that was number.
Oh, wait. And the referee signaled for a goal kick.
And it looks like we're going to take a water break here. We're going to get a confirmation on the official time. Right, 1934. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a second. And now we are fully synced up with the official game clock. So while these players get a water break, we're going to go ahead and get some thoughts. Jesus, what are your thoughts so far of these last couple minutes that both teams have?
I mean, from the Generals' perspective, completely 180. I mean, we're seeing a completely different team that we saw in the first 10, 15, even 30 minutes of the game. Different tactics, different formation, I do believe, and just different attitude overall. There was some key changes to the lineup from their starting lineup in the sides of the General. Specifically, number 11, Sasha Bacchus. Sorry about that. From the Jaguar, started off very strong, very calm, and cool-headed. I do believe there is a mixture of frustration from the Jaguars. Still very tactically sound, not sloppy whatsoever, but I do believe they are getting frustrated, looking for that equalizer.
Absolutely, Jesus. Could not have said it better myself. And once again, if you're just tuning in, this is Cameron M. Caldwell and Jesus Lopez on the call for today's game on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us hit our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers before the end of the soccer season. Currently sitting at about 960. And Jesus, in just a little bit over a year of operations, we cannot be any happier with the amount of support and love that we've been shown from not only Jaguar Nation, but the nations and fans of other teams that we go up against in the Red River Athletic Conference and the number of other opponents that we have. And once again, thank you all so much for the support and continue to support us. And once again, leave us a chat if you haven't already. Let us know where you're viewing from, who you're watching, whether it's Jaguar Nation, General Nation. If you're supporting a specific player, we have family members in here of the players, and happy to have you all. Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network. Just over 60 people watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. And we are about to go into play here. 1934.
Looks like there will be a substitution for the Lady Jaguars. Dani Alegria. Yeah, Dani Alegria will be subbed in for the Lady Jaguars.
And we will reset with a General's goal kick.
Very strong pass there. Looking for the through ball now. Looks like a great defensive measure for the Lady Jaguars there. But the throw-in will be for the Generals.
to reset with a Generals throw. Once again, Generals leading. Both goals scored by Alexia Bermeo, and
Push on up, push on up.
the lone goal for the Jaguars scored by Sam Lopez, number 25.
Looks like Dani Alegria will be subbing out Avery Scott, number 18, for the Lady Jaguars.
Backus finding number 13 in. Could have been something special for the Generals, but
It looked like she might have been caught ball watching there.
Gakaritz couldn't get a handle on that one.
Avery Scott with a clearance, which would be just slightly above the halfway point of the field. Throwing for the Generals, keeping possession. Great through ball, might be offsides and is offsides. This will be a free kick for the Lady Jaguars. Lady Jaguars reminded that they're only down by 1.
Gotta say, Jesus, love hearing the enthusiasm from Jaguars bench.
Yeah, both benches from both teams have been very vocal today. Glad to see it.
Well,
Great defensive clears from the Generals.
Great move by Lillian Spears, beating that defender that is coming on to take her. And looks like she's in some trouble here. Is going to be able to find some help. Spears gets it back, knocking the ball around soundly.
Yeah.
He's gonna look
Spears
towards
with
the
a
midfield to
clearance.
Find somebody.
Oh,
Frida Perez
finds
finds
Frida.
Perez. Has all that multi up top.
Yes, that's what we like to see.
Absolutely. Jaguars got to get numbers up top. Frida Perez making a diagonal run. Oh, that Mota
That was a good ball.
finds it.
A little too long for Perez.
We are about 15 seconds north of 16 and a half left to play of this second half. It's been back and forth all game, but Generals finding the notch to go ahead. Great move by Skylar Parker, taking on that to find another jersey pull. Coach Moody not happy with that one. We have not seen a whistle, maybe other than 1 or 2 times, Jesus, for those jersey pulls.
Yeah, well, to be fair, when it comes to jersey, and we have an injury on the General side.
And we'll go ahead and stop the clock and get the camera off of the injured player. That's
This
number 11, Sasha Bacchus, that's gone down. Maybe just a cramp, hopefully, and we'll have Bobby Two-Step Ramirez come take a look.
Yeah, it does look like it's a cramp or maybe a ankle sprain. Not very clear.
Just
Yeah.
got official word. 16:17 is the time that is official right now. So we are about 7 seconds fast. So I'll do my best to estimate about when to start my clock. But looks like Sasha Bacchus is making her way off the field under her own will. I think she just picked up a cramp, so hopefully all is okay with her. Bobby Two-Step Ramirez having a word. Looks like it's not a cramp. Seems like she got a boot to the heel or something. Robert Adamio right behind me here. Good to see you, Coach. I didn't see it, but he went for a fist bump. I went for a handshake, so we kind of did a little turkey, if
Yeah.
you will. And
I believe the injury isn't too serious. Looks like there was a accidental step or stub toe, I believe.
absolutely. Glad to see she's moving around, but going to be taken over to the trainer's tent. Bobby Two-Step Ramirez going to take a look. Hopefully everything's all right with her.
You know, what a nickname.
Absolutely. If you watched our live broadcast on Instagram Live we had at the Jaguars award ceremony, the Jaguars at the ESPYs, you might have seen Bobby Two-Step Ramirez in an absolutely solid
Wow,
Western
what a
fit.
great ball.
Jaguars
Looking for
coming
that
the other way.
counter.
Frida Perez up top, and that one's just ahead of her.
And it looks like the Generals will waste time in the corner of the box.
Absolutely.
That's the first time I've seen something like that in the NAIA.
Absolutely, 15 solid. Lillian Spears, great job defending that one, stopping what could have been dangerous for the Jaguars.
And even a better pass.
Absolutely, just an all-around player, can get things done however you
A
need
little
her
bit of tricky
to.
situation there. Again, Lillian Spears.
That defensive duo, Seuss, Lillian Spears, Skylar Parker, making
wow.
things happen.
You know, Skylar Parker just gave a great through ball right now.
All right, looks like Ana Barragan and Jasmine Dominguez coming back. Skylar Parker with a great turn away from pressure. Even better pass, finding number 6, Anaí Banda. And Banda has nothing but time and space. Odette Mota, Frida Perez up top. Odette Mota.
Oh,
Great tackle there from number 4 on the general side.
definitely. Bit of a tricky situation there.
Gustave Fasson.
And the Jaguars will retain possession. Oh, that was a great through
Frida
ball there.
Perez with
Frida
it now.
Perez.
Has an opportunity to put it in the mixer, and she does.
What a great
Back
cross.
post! Unable to get ahead on it.
Man, that was a good run and a great cross from Frida Perez. Wow. Jaguars still looking for that equalizer. And the Generals regain possession. Playing on the left-hand side of the field, going up. Great move.
That's the substitute.
Oh, and we have an injury. Oh, yeah, we do have an injury for the Jaguars.
And Anaí Banda. She's going to go down here. We're going to have to stop play. And we'll stop the clock as well. Just over 13 minutes left to play. Bobby Two-Step Ramirez getting his work in today. Hopefully everything's all right with Banda. And 13:04, so I'll let my clock run down at 13:04. Then I'll hit pause and have an injury timeout. Ana Barragan going in, as well as Jasmine Dominguez. Looks like Banda is all well. Now that is a crew of coaches right there. Coach Tim Moody, Coach Chris Mitter, and Coach Robert Jaramillo. All talking tactics right now. You got 2 soccer coaches and a basketball coach.
And you never see all the coaches all at once.
Definitely not.
Because here at the next level, besides practice, college coaches don't really stay long on campus. So to have all 3 of them at one spot is pretty rare. Jaguars looking to play out the right side. Look for that through ball for Frida Perez.
Great slide tackle there by, I want to say that was the captain, number 3 on the general side, Adrian Cruz. And Jaguars got to make some subs. Richardson coming back in, Frida Perez coming out for Ana Barragan. Not sure Dominguez took off, but that's okay. Looks like number 15 coming out for the Generals. That's Ariana Lowenstein. Coach Minner getting into it.
Had no clue Coach Minner liked soccer.
Coach Minner is an all-around passionate guy, and Jesus, it is going to be an absolute treat that you're going to be able to see that come basketball season. You're going to see the intensity that Coach Minner coaches with and that he's known for. Coach
Definitely.
Minner. Coach Minner's a legend. He'll never say it himself, which very humble guy. I love to see it, but Coach Minner has established programs at Our Lady of the Lake that have competed for national championships. And Coach Minner led the inaugural women's soccer team here to the 2nd round of playoffs, and that's just not something you see very often with inaugural programs. So Coach Minner knows what he's doing.
Oh, great to hear.
Played inside. Villarreal solid in the back once again, coming out for that one. Just all around great goalkeeping.
From both sides. Great goalkeeping on display today.
Absolutely looks like Shannon Best.
They will be not playing out from the back. Oh, and that was a hard foul from Daniel Allegra.
Looks like Shannon Best going to be coming in here for the Jaguars. We'll see who she'll sub out. She's going to be subbing out number 22, Skylar Parker. She's finally getting a rest today. Solid game overall from Skylar Parker.
Definitely. Skylar Parker and Best have doing a great, wow, that's a very good cross.
Amazing ball inside.
But even a better goalkeeping.
Absolutely solid hands in the sides of Villarreal.
You don't really see that strong of a pass nowadays. That was a great cross.
Absolutely, especially with the crosswind coming in.
Oh yeah.
Villarreal deciding to go long there. Barragan getting a good touch on it to Dominguez. Maybe a little 1-2 pass here. Barragan playing it over the top. Oh,
that was
Mota's
a
in.
great ball.
And that
will
might have
be a
touched her hand
handball.
there. Absolutely.
Unlucky there. Wow, you can even hear in the contact.
Absolutely. Another long ball played up. Melanie Sanchez tracking back, taking on Richardson. We cannot see what's going on right now. And it's going to be a foul or something. Corner kick, excuse me, not a foul. And corner kick in favor of the Generals. We'll see what they can get done here. Looks like they elect to go short. No, wait, just rolling around, just kidding.
Looks like all of the Jaguars are back there defending their frame.
Mr. John Vallejo, yes sir. The guys are up next to playing Alexandria, and we will be live. The Jaguar Sports Network is the official and only sports media network, and as the corner is played in. Back post.
Whoa.
Villarreal gets a hand on it. I'm not sure.
It looks like there was a foul from the Generals.
Absolutely foul on the keeper, says Coach Moody. Thank you, Coach. And they'll reset. But as I was saying, yes, Jaguar Sports Network is the official sports media network here on the campus of TAMUSA, the student-run initiative. And we will be live for the men's game following this, taking on Alexandria, looking to come off that loss against Xavier. As long as the game is home, JSN will be broadcasting. We broadcast everything.
Definitely.
With the exception of golf. We don't have wireless cameras for that, but we broadcast soccer, softball, basketball, everything Jaguar Sports. Jaguar Sports Network is your one-stop shop and the place to be. If you like supporting your Jaguars, or if you're on their other side taking us on, we broadcast everything. Oh, that Mota up top. Defended by number 4 of the Generals, Gustave Fasson. Excuse me on the pronunciation.
Yeah, Shannon Best will be subbed on.
Shannon Best finally getting on the field. Skylar Parker, sound defender, coming off.
Yeah, getting a well-deserved break. Very interesting seeing how some players are wearing black cleats today. I mean, living in South Texas, black cleats would be my last option on the color spectrum, but there is a good amount of players here who have black cleats on. For those who don't know, if it's above 85 degrees, your black cleats absorb every single bit of it and feel like an oven.
Looks like we're stopping the clock here. Not positive why, but coming off is number 25, Sarah Arcanu, and number 21, Taylor Carty. Those substitutes, number 18 and 15, 18 being Gabriel Cobos, and number 15, Ariana Lowenstein. Here come Generals the other way. Sub, trying to make an immediate impact. Lowenstein wide open. Shannon Best covering though. And Lillian Spears being dragged around. Lillian Spears not happy. And we are finally seeing the yellow card for the jersey pulling. Coach Moody getting that yellow card for the jersey pulling. He's been advocating for all game.
Lillian Spears with an incredible defensive movement there to regain possession of the ball. Jaguars still looking for the equalizer, but the Generals, Shannon Best with a deflection. Miscommunication there from the Jaguars. Looking to play back to Shannon Best. Shannon Best will recycle the ball out to Lillian Spears. Lillian Spears out to her left back.
And just a couple seconds north of 6.5 left to play in the second half. Jaguars got to find an equalizer, Jesus.
It's still anyone's game.
Great ball play over the top of that. Mota
Oh,
takes
great
the touch
move.
inside. Has some space. Likes to go low and just right to the keeper. You got to make the most of those opportunities right there.
Definitely. You know, great run, great effort. Just bad execution. Yeah, but that's just how soccer is.
Jesus, we have a new location that we can add to the board of viewers. Watching from Sweden, supporting the Generals.
Look at that.
Fredrik Londelis. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. I probably did, but never had a viewer from Sweden before. We have viewers all over the world, from the Netherlands, Canada, Mexico. You name it, we probably have it. But Sweden, we can now say that we do. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting your Generals.
No, I've never been to Sweden, but I've been to IKEA, and very nice people.
Those Swedish meatballs, Jesus.
Yes,
They're
very,
great.
very tasty, very tasty.
If you don't mind me asking, what time is it over there in Sweden right now? I wonder what the time difference is. If you don't mind commenting, Mr. Frederick. We appreciate you tuning in and supporting your Generals as well, and supporting the Jaguar Sports Network by viewing this broadcast. Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez on the call for today. Thank you all so much for listening to us. Whether you like it or not.
great
Oh, Madagan
moves.
beating Lowenstein.
Wow.
A lot
Fully
of
on
A lot of
display.
skill, absolutely, Jesus.
And back to Lillian Spears, looking to play from the back.
I really like seeing the Jaguars continuing to build from the back. Jesus, not just necessarily booting it up. You know, they are down, have to make things happen, but still continuing with that play, building from the back.
Definitely. I mean, tactically, both teams are very sound, but I do believe the Jaguars have a little bit of an edge. They like to play with their feet a little bit more. Unfortunately, they are down by 1.
Oh, Noel Guillermo Prieto saying, "Go Generals." Watching from Cuernavaca, Mexico, and that is actually where my girlfriend is from.
Shout out
a
your
fun
girlfriend.
fact for you, Miss Ma'am, Miss Nevenka Gomez. I don't think she's watching right now, but that's a small world right there.
Very small world.
Watching from Cuernavaca, Mexico, and she'll be happy to say that, or I'll be happy to tell her that little neighbor there. Cuernavaca's right outside of Mexico City.
Oh, so very far south.
Absolutely. Great skill there from number 18.
Yeah. Looks like the Generals are still looking for another attacking play here. Looks like it will be a throw-in for the Generals.
Jeanette Lundstrom saying, "Go Generals," supporting the Generals. A lot of support for the Generals today. Love to see it in our chat. Like we say always, Jaguar Sports Network is for everybody. You know, we are the Jaguar Sports Network, and we support our Jags, but we love seeing both sides of the teams in here.
Play Jazz! Play Jazz now!
There's less than 5 minutes on the clock, I believe, so Jaguars are making the final push.
Absolutely, just a couple seconds north of 3 flat left to go, and Jaguars got to get
Ooh, that was
something
a
going
great
here.
ball.
Ball played over the top. Ana Barragan. Ana Barragan, great
Oh,
tackle on
wow.
Richardson. Even better
Wow.
move. Ana Barragan. Coach Moody advocating for a foul. Center referee not having it.
2 yards back. We don't have to run him behind.
It will be a throw-in for the Jaguars.
Come on! Go help him, bro. Go help.
Oh, that Mota. Ball's played in. Great communication from your keeper there, commanding that box and coming out with power and strength, if you will. To
You know, against the back, we
That
were
ball.
saying, I mean, that was a great run. That was a great cross. Just no one on the receiving end to finish it.
absolutely, definitely something that
Back to Shannon Best.
Coach Moody will be addressing is got to have support, got to have bodies in the box. Great effort, great. energy from
Oh, what a great cross.
Dominguez, and no one that went, well, there was actually someone there, but unfortunately not there.
If there was anyone there, that would have been a for sure goal.
Absolutely. SC1 says waiting for men's game, watching in Scotland, supporting the Generals. I can say we have had a viewer or two from Scotland, and thank you so much for tuning in and supporting your Generals. We will be live next up with the men's broadcast of our Jaguars taking on the Generals, and that game will be commentated by Jesus Lopez on play-by-play, and then Coach Tim Moody, the women's soccer head coach, will be joining us for color commentary, giving his expertise, and Jesus will be able to ask him some questions, get his expertise and years of experience on this one.
Definitely very excited. 1 minute left of play here.
So we are about 14 seconds behind, ladies and gentlemen, so 1 minute, under a minute now left to go. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez. If you've enjoyed any of this commentary, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. We are all students here, and this is an entirely student-led media initiative. And looks like we do have a player hurt. Not sure who that is.
And two-step will go up.
Bobby two-step. Getting his work in.
Looks like there will be a drop ball after this play with less than a minute to spare.
Absolutely. Thank you all for the likes on the stream. We appreciate it. As we said, though, Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez on the call for today on behalf of the Jaguar Sports Network in collaboration with the athletics department, the communications department. To shout out our advisor and mentor, Jenny Moore, and as well as all of our supporters.
Sounds like the Generals head coach is giving instructions to his goalkeeper to kill the game. So there will be a little bit more time wasting here. You know, great turnout, honestly. In-person turnout, I would say about 3 dozen people have showed up. Great to see from our local community. And I see both black and purple jerseys, so glad to see that some of the Generals fan base showed out. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for tuning in to the JSN Sports Network live broadcast.
Absolutely, and Alexandria is smack dab in the middle of Louisiana. Fun place. Once again, injured player down on the field, so hopefully everything's all right over there. Bobby Ramirez having a look at her. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you all have enjoyed our commentary.
The weather has gone slightly better, much less humidity than before, but I do believe the heat has stayed the same. Of course, here at JSN, we are underneath some shade, but we still feel the heat just the same. There will be one last substitution for the Lady Jaguars. Number 7, Leia, will be subbed in.
And
the last few minutes.
Down was number 32 on the Jaguars, Melanie Sanchez. Hopefully everything's okay on that end. And coming in is number 7, as Jesus said, is Lilieva. Ana Fernandez says Alexia is MVP, and absolutely 2 goals today for the Generals.
There will be a drop bomb, but I do believe they might. Oh no, it looks like they will attack from it. No one's been respecting the unwritten rule here, but that's okay. It's unwritten for a reason. Looks like it will be a throw-in for the Generals.
Thank you all so much for chatting. A lot of General supporters in our chat. Love to see it. Love to see the Jaguar supporters, General supporters. No matter what it is, we're happy to see you and happy to have you here.
8.
Okay, we're about 20 seconds behind, as you can hear.
6,
Time is winding down,
5,
and looks like
4,
Generals will end up taking this one 2-1. Alexia Bermayo, will be the Generals MVP for today, and Jaguars will fall 2-1. And Generals coming out on top.
Great game from both sides.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network. And if you're here for the men's game, the stream will stop. So don't worry, but it's going to come right back on. So just be sure to refresh your page in about 15, 20 minutes or so. I'm not sure when they're going to go on, but Jaguars will be taking on the Generals of LSU-Alexandria. But women's game ending, Jaguars falling 2-1. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Cameron Caldwell, Jesus Lopez. Keep it right here on the Jaguar Sports Network, the official sports media network on the campus of Texas A&M University, San Antonio. I'd like to thank Bobby Two-Step Ramirez for all of his work today. As you can see, he's walking right in front of us here. For this, thank you all again. And Jesus, a pleasure as always, my friend.
Likewise. Thank you so much for having us, and thank you for listening.